1.5 inch finished width. I made the belt loops only an inch because I wanted them to pinch in the fabric on the back, which would hide it behind the knot. A good cheaty method for making belt loops can be a real pain to make. If you do, you know, the thing where you like run the thread side to side and then buttonhole stitch over them, which would be a traditional way for doing this. Start with 3 strands of embroidery floss. You've got a skein of blanc in your kit. Use that. Bring the knotted thread up at, in this case, you'd be coming up just a little bit below the seam line here so that the belt just covers the seam line. Bring that knotted thread through. Take a little catch stitch, like one little stitch in the fabric. Belt loops tend to pull out. I'm sure you've all seen on little girls' dresses the belt loops hang in at the side seams. It happens all the time. Take that little catch stitch and it will help eliminate that. Take a second catch stitch, but this time instead of tensioning the thread all the way down, leave a loop of thread on the surface of the fabric. If you're a right-handed stitcher, you will come in from the left. So your left hand comes through the loop and it's going to grab the thread that's on the needle. So I'm coming through, I'm grabbing the thread and I'm pulling tight. I'm grabbing the thread and pulling tight.
Oh, I started doing them like that sometime back. I like doing them that way too.
It's really fast, it's really secure. The only drawback is you have to have a pretty consistent pull. If you're wimpy on one of your pulls, you'll end up with a long stitch, a long loop. But you'll get this little rhythm going, and count as you go so that when you do the one on the opposite side, you don't have to guess how long to make it. You know how long to make it because you've put, say, 25 loops in it. When you get it as long as you want it to be, take your needle, run it through the loop. It doesn't matter if you go front or back, either one will work. And pull on it and it'll knot itself off.
And what's that stitch called?
I have no,
It's a chain.
Yeah.
So you're just doing it with your hand.
It's a little cheaty belt loop is what it is.
Well, I love doing them that way.
Yeah.
I always do them that way with crochet thread.
Yeah.
Right.
And then drop your needle through to the back of the work
You can just use your thread.
and knot
I've
it off.
done them with dental floss too because it's really
Really strong.
It's really strong.
Yeah.
And it's waxed,
And
so
it slips. Yeah.
It slips real easy.
But DMC floss is good to use because you almost always can match a color. If you're trying to match a ribbon color or a fabric color, use a bit of DMC floss. Okay, so that